Hi! In case this is the first time you're coming over to my channel, first off, I'd just like to say hello and thank you so much for clicking on the video. My name is Jack the Rabbit. I'm a variety streamer over at twitch.tv/JackTheRabbit44. I'd love to have you stop by the stream sometime. I do Tarkov, Cycle, Halo, golf with your friends from time to time. I've recently gotten into No Time to Relax, which is a pretty fun game. Destiny 2, a whole bunch. We just tried a first ever solo flawless of Grasp of Avarice over there. If you want to check it out, I would highly appreciate it. This is one of the first times I have ever decided to turn a VOD of mine into a video, and it's just me going over my personal interchange route as a scav. It's gotten me a bunch of stuff in my scav junk box to sell either to traders or to the flea market. Obviously, this is going to vary based on whether you have a good backpack, whether you have a good rig, if you know the map well or not, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's gonna take you some time to fill up your scav junk box and sell stuff on bulk on the flea market, but it does take significantly less time than, say, going to a different map on a PMC, maybe getting into a couple of fights, bringing out a whole bunch of other PMC stuff, and having like 2-3 bolts in your backpack and a power bank. It's gonna do it a lot faster than that. In this run, I had a scav with a pilgrim backpack, so I decided to hop into Interchange and just go through my typical route. I hope you enjoy. Interchange. I like that. Is that? I like how it shows a scav walking by, I think, a house on, not a house on Interchange, but one of the things near power on Interchange. I like that. Alright, we're in Ollie. This is actually a pretty good start. Where are we in Ollie? Oh, this is an amazing start. I love this. This is a pretty decent spawn. We want to check all around here. Unfortunately, either nothing spawned here or a PMC has come to loot it already, which is fairly rare, I'd say. Now, if you're just starting out in Tarkov, this can be a very good spot to come to. Just do some nighttime interchange runs. You'll find a lot of the stuff you need to upgrade your hideout here. You'll also find a quest item here that is particularly difficult to get your hands on. There can be a car battery if you're just starting off Tarkov and you need to pick up those 3. They can spawn right there quite frequently. And all along these shelves, everywhere in Ollie can be blue fuel containers, WD-40, some Xenos. As I said, those 1x3s are going to come pretty in handy. Propane tanks, e-motors, just a lot of stuff that is very valuable. It can help you upgrade your hideout. But we're just going to want to check all of these shelves, and same goes for... Oh, thank you very much for the gifted sub, Wally. I appreciate it. We gifted it to Lady. And all of these shelves can spawn blue fuel containers and whatnot. As we come out here, there's going to be a little container right there, and again, all of the shelves next to us can spawn blue fuel containers. The D battery, perfect, perfect. If I was on a PMC run, I wouldn't be taking a lot of the stuff that I am taking right now, and I also wouldn't be taking a lot of the stuff that I'm taking if I had a smaller backpack. However, I do have a Pilgrim, one of the largest backpacks in the game, so we can afford to take some of this stuff. Which I think I might be keeping the Pilgrim after the scav run. I don't have a lot of room in my stash to really spread stuff out. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Now you can use Jack's emotes to spread the love. Hell yeah. Lady Birdwin is one of the most love-filled people I've ever met. Their heart is huge, and they are absolutely awesome. If you aren't already following her, by the way, she does stream. So, Wally, if you could maybe give them a shout-out so people go do that, because they should. That would be absolutely fantastic. There are From what I've found, at least... Okay, let's see here. Ooh, nice. This is a night vision scope. We don't really need that. Thank you very much, Wally. I appreciate that. There's this gun box right here. And then coming around this way, we have a rare loot spawn. It can spawn anything. Right here, we got an IFAK. That's good for meds. Well, thank you for the shout out. And right next to it, we have a gun box that can spawn pistols and any small weapons. And then the other two gun boxes, we're going to have to come over to here and do a little bit of parkour to get to. No, stop crouching. The first one is right over there. It's this gun box. And then there's a gun box right to our left. We got some pretty good stuff that time around, alright. I always take suppressors, whether they're worth money or not. Because at the end of the day, if they aren't even worth selling, I can just put them onto a gun. Yeah. And this is the last gun box that we're going to be hitting on this side of the room. Is this for an M1A or... Oh, it's for a Remington. Alright, that means it's worth something. Alright. That's the last gun box on this side that we're going to be looting. As a player scav, coming through the back of Interchange is usually really safe. Just always keep an eye out. And remember, on all of these shelves can spawn stuff. Right here is going to be a little toolbox that we can loot. Might have something in it from time to time. We got nuts and a hose. Nuts are always good to pick up. They follow the price of bolts pretty closely. We got some nippers back here. Hell yeah. And that is all on these shelves. All along these shelves, any assortment of items can spawn. You can get survival lighters, defuel, you can get a whole bunch of stuff. I think the best run I've ever got here, I managed to get a propane tank and a blue fuel container. However, I did die to a PMC running out of Interchange, which was big sad. It was a very big sad. I cried myself to sleep that night. Always check these. I think I see an E-motor up ahead. I'm not entirely sure. No, a hand drill. If you need that for a quest or just upgrading your hideout in general, I would say Interchange is the best place to find them. And now we're going to run back here to these shelves. Anything can spawn over on these shelves, and there's also a rare loot spawn on top of these boxes over here. A rare loot spawn, or quite literally anything else, I believe. Always remember to look this way. Uh-huh. Right over here, we've got a tube. That's good, that's good. We have room for two more things. That's an AI scav all the way over there. We're not even going to pay attention to him. All along these, you can find stuff. I usually find a tape measure just over there. And right here is another toolbox. And on our way back, we're going to be hitting another gun box. Bolts, bolts. Always pick up bolts. We don't really have anything I'd trade for a wrench, especially not the Iskra lunchbox. I need that for a quest. We're not going to take the nippers. There's nothing I want to throw out for those. Nothing I want to throw out for the pliers. Aha, metal cutting scissors. I will throw something out for those. I think I'll throw out the pliers for some metal cutting scissors. And WD-40 we'll get rid of a AA battery for. And all along these shelves, remember, anything from propane, blue fuel containers, and AA batteries can spawn there. On our way back, we're going to be hitting another gun box up ahead that we ran past. Honestly, I forget about this gun box sometimes just because I found it recently. So I keep forgetting it's here. Most of the time, you will just get any random thing from these gun boxes. However, On one of my more recent scav runs on this map, I did find a P90 loaded with some of the good ammo for the FNs on inside of that gun box. So it's definitely a good place to check. Also, in those gun boxes up there, I have found multiple FN57s. And from here, we're just going to run down to our exfil, which is Emercon, all the way over there. And Emercon is one of the more camped areas in Tarkov. So we're going to want to be careful here, walking up. However, there is also another stash right next to that rock right there. So it's always worth hitting these. I believe last time I hit this, I found a Bitcoin. This time we found some duct tape. I'll trade in the slice of cheese for some duct tape. Now we've got a lot of stuff to fill up our scav junk boxes, and whenever your scav junk box gets all filled up, you can go ahead, sell everything, and you've got a good bit of change right there. Hi, me again. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it so much again, and if you've made it to the end of the video and you've enjoyed what you've seen, I hope you leave a like, or you can feel free to leave a dislike if you find the information in it non-satisfactory. And again, I will have a link in the description to my Twitch, and I will also have a link to my link tree for all of my other social medias. I highly suggest you follow me over on there, especially Twitter and Hover. Hover I post most frequently, even though it's still really infrequent, and Twitter I post there daily to give my going live notifications to everybody who would like to come and watch the stream that day. As always, I wish you guys a absolutely fantastic rest of your day or night, depends on when you're watching this video, and please do remember that you are all loved and appreciated. Goodbye.